Yeah, it smells like ass and old people. And I understand why.
Have you seen Bill Belichick's girlfriend?
Yeah. And he's an asshole, too. He's old and an asshole. He looks like Gargamel.
He looks like Guy Gardner with Down syndrome, and he's fucking this like 25-year-old supermodel looking woman. I guess when you're a billionaire, you can sort of pick and choose.
The power tower, that's what I call my penis moving forward. Well, lack of power.
Recording in progress.
Dang, you're gonna have to work on that. Have to work on that machine. Maybe smack it up there. It's kind of going slow.
Yeah, because my internet sucks. It's back, but it sucks.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a way to make it quicker. I mean, if you killed all your neighbors so they weren't online, you'd have all their power, right?
All their power.
Isn't that how it works? Like when you
Maybe
kill
there's a
someone, you
better
drink their
way to
blood?
mount it to the roof or something. I don't know.
Or go take your
I'm not
podcasting
sure.
stuff and go sit by the tower, so it's like seconds away instead of like long distance.
That might be the answer.
Answers for everything, actually.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think you should do that.
Yeah, just. I mean, you used to be the answer guy, right? With a little table set up and stuff.
That's right. The amazing conversation guy.
There we go. Amazing conversation guy. Why don't you just set it up and be like the amazing conversation guy and in brackets, also the podcast guy. And you just sit there and do your podcast from the telephone pole or the power tower. I don't know, the cell tower. What is a
Cell tower.
Cell tower, yeah.
The power tower, that's what I call my penis moving forward. Well, lack of power.
I just edited a show where you talked about your lack of your friend's penis power who's 70 who had to chow down on all the Viagra till he went blind.
Oh, fuck. Goddamn. Dude, that is such a fucked up story, and it's so true. That's what happens when you're a 70-year-old guy and you get a younger girlfriend and she's wanting to have sex 3 times a day.
Oh man, that's nice.
I mean,
3 times a day.
yeah, I mean, she's like fucking trying. I think she's trying to hump him to death so she can get whatever money he's got left. I mean, he did have a nice Corvette, which he's selling now.
Well, he's got to pay
So,
for all that Viagra.
oh, he can't afford to pay the insurance. They've raised the insurance so much. I'm like, is that because he has one eye?
You have to.
Oh, if you're listening, man, which I know you're not. Oh, sorry.
All right, I'm going to start the show off here with something a little bit different. I was looking into solar panels for my house, which got me thinking about solar power. So I got some answers from Google. I'm going to ask you guys questions, and hopefully your answers match what Google tells me.
Or not.
Or not.
Okay.
Hopefully, either way, it's going to be a conversation. And
True
we
that.
have the guy here who's an amazing conversationalist, correct?
Yeah, over here.
There we go.
I've heard he's super conversational guy.
Yeah.
At one time I was.
Who invented solar power?
Westinghouse.
Okay.
General Electric.
All right. So
Well, I guess that's the same thing, I think.
I don't know. What I found online is that there's no actual single inventor of solar power.
Oh wow.
However,
Ooh, maybe it's aliens.
French physicist Edmond Becquerel discovered the photovoltaic effect in 1839, laying the foundation for its development. Charles Fritz created the first solar cell using selenium in 1883, but the modern silicon solar electric cell was developed by Darrell Chapin, Calvin Fuller, and Gerald Pearson at Bell Labs in 1954. So it's weird to think like almost 100 years ago they were already like discovering power from solar cells instead of whatever they were using back then. I mean, that's like horses and shit, right? 1839? That's not even cars and
Eight,
stuff yet.
1839, yeah, it was definitely horses.
So
And
can you imagine?
shit.
Coal-fired steam and shit.
Yeah, some guy's like, no, fuck this. The sun powers this little cell that I made. Let's try and use that, and it still doesn't like happen for over 100 years till it's actually like mainstream. That's pretty fucked up.
Well, as far as you know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure stuff that out in space is using it because you can't have like perpetual batteries out there. Something's got to be charging the power for those things. Sun would make the only sense, right?
Well,
That we know
yeah,
of.
that,
Yeah.
yeah.
If space is real, yeah.
Yeah, right. I
Yeah.
live in a box and the world is flat. Anyway,
Yeah.
is solar power good?
Yes. It's great.
Yes. I'd say yes.
I mean, because it's like
In
an
the
never-ending source of power, right?
Do you mean does like the good outweigh the bad sort of
Well,
a thing?
let's find out and let's see what Google tells me.
Let's
well, I was
find
going to
out.
say without the sun, no life exists. So
Correct.
yes, it has to be somewhat good.
So, yes, solar power is generally good because it reduces carbon emissions and it's a renewable and inexhaustible energy source, and can lead to long-term energy savings and independent for homeowners, despite the initial cost of the installation and potential for heavy metals in some of the older panels that require proper handling and disposal. The value of solar power is particularly high in sunny regions that rely on fossil fuels for electricity, such as Alberta and Saskatchewan, and is increasingly supported by government incentives and rising utility costs. I've noticed that a fuck ton of people that live around here have solar panels on their shed in their backyard or the top of their house. Like a lot of places out here using it. But then again, I live in a place where it's sunny like 300 out of 365. It's always, even in wintertime, it looks like it's beautiful outside until you open the door and it's like, oh, minus 40. That sucks. Close the door, but it's
But
crystal clear,
the sun's still giving you the power, so
right? The sun's power, like, yeah, man,
doesn't
it's
matter
shining
that it's
down.
cold.
I don't understand why trains don't have solar panels all over them. They just travel everywhere with the sun is always above them. Wouldn't that make more
Well,
Yeah,
sense?
no shit.
I would think it would make more sense than to mount them on a moving train to have certain solar areas that collect and power the train, kind of like the way those electric trams run type of
Like in
thing.
cities and stuff, like
Yeah.
instead of the on the train, have the panels on like a farm and then have the tracks powered.
Well, multiple ones like along the routes, so that there's always power
Yeah, but you
running.
couldn't do that because you'd have to worry about somebody walking on the track or an animal dying on the track by getting electrocuted, right?
Well, that does weed out the dummies.
Well, that might cause a huge problem for, a herd of buffalo that start walking across the tracks and then the train comes barreling down and fucks things up.
Well, yeah.
What about parking
I'm
lots?
just saying. I'm not the solution guy. I'm just talking about ideas.
Like on the roof of like cover, make all the parking
Yeah,
lots cover.
cover all parking lots and
Yeah,
cover them with solar panels. A, providing shade for the walkers, and
absolutely.
B, generating power from the sun at the same time.
Well, I'm not sure zombies need solar power. I mean, the walkers can get by on their own, so I'm just
Hilarious.
kidding. I
No,
know
I think
that
it's a
was a
great
str
idea.
that was a stretch, but yeah, no, I mean, look what I think they're doing that like where they have like solar powered like sidewalks or whatever like over in the Netherlands, and not only do they like whatever power they like light the thing up at night and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I was looking
Yeah,
at
in
the
China they have the ones that are kinetic energy, so all the people walking down the sidewalk, it's absorbing
yeah,
the pushing motion, and that's generating power for the whole city. It's insane.
and also the
Yeah.
the cars that need to run off power can get charged by driving on those. Can you imagine not having to pull over to get gas or like charge your car and you're actually
Ever.
charging the battery just by driving on these panels?
There's got to be a
Insane.
way that we can have like a perpetual energy something or other with cars. There's got to be. I know there has to be. The guy's probably been buried six
Oh
feet
yeah.
deep in concrete, but
Well, exactly.
He's been
I
taken out
mean,
a long time ago.
Shut them up. We need
yeah.
the gas.
Hey, I found a way to
Yeah.
suicide.
All right.
Sorry, we can't say that on YouTube. They'll take that out. Self-termination.
Question number
Uh,
three. Is it three? Question three. If
Three.
it's not sunny, does solar power still work?
Yes, it does.
yes.
It
That
works
is
through those motherfucking clouds.
that is
Well, hold on.
correct.
Define work. Does it capture power or does it work?
Well,
But which case? The
let's see
answer is
what Google
both.
says. So, yes, solar panels do work when it's not sunny, though at a reduced efficiency, because they utilize both direct and indirect sunlight to generate power. While direct sunlight produces the most energy, clouds, fog, and other obstructions that diffuse sunlight can still allow enough solar radiation to pass through for the panels to generate electricity. So the amount of power generated depends on the thickness of the cloud cover and the quality of the solar panels. So not only do you
Alrighty.
need less clouds, you also need not dollar store fucking solar panels.
Yeah.
Well, let's hope if you're affording to be able to buy solar power, you're not affording just to get the Dollar General version of
Oh
solar
yeah, I'm looking
power.
at it's like $30,000 to get solar panels on my house to like power my shit. But at the end of the day, that's not
Sounds
that
like you're
bad of an investment.
sounds like you're making a longer term commitment to live in there than
I mean, the house is paid off, right?
oh well, yeah, that's true.
So why would I want to pack up and move and start to pay another mortgage? Why wouldn't I just want to cut all my fucking bills in half?
Well,
And then I can
considering that the fact that they're just going to keep raising those rates too, so of course they're going to find a way to somehow get money out of you. So
correct. All right.
Are
How
those
do you
The Tesla shingles that you're planning on getting?
I haven't really looked into a particular brand of anything, but
Just
I'm
because I know they're like $30,000 to do the whole top or something. So
yeah, I'm trying to figure out how they do that with needing a new roof sometimes. Like, do they install the panels and then when you need a new roof, the roofers take off your $30,000 worth of like solar panels and hope to God they don't fuck it up before they remount it back to the house while they fix your roof? I don't
that
know.
that's a good point. I don't know.
Yeah, there's probably a lot of questions I could ask, and I'm pretty sure the roofing companies probably don't have answers.
Probably not.
But if they listen to the show here, they would get probably answers for something.
Something
Like how about an answer to this question? How do you save solar power in order to use it later?
in a battery.
in a battery, yeah.
That is correct. Most commonly are known as lithium ion or lead acid, which capture excess energy generated during the day. Another method is to send the excess energy back to the electricity grid through net metering, and then you receive credits for later use. For heating and cooling,
Yeah, how does that work?
thermal storage can capture solar energy as heat in fluids or other material. I don't know. I guess there's some sort of like a you scratch our back, we scratch yours. So probably you send your power to the power company, that your excess power, and they say, hey, thanks for doing that. You sent us 20 of this. We're going to give you back 18 in credit, and they keep two to themselves, right? Like they get to keep a fee. Obviously, they're not going to do that shit for free. But at the end of the
So
day,
you could
it's not
essentially make money every month on your hydro bill if you had enough solar panels
correct. You'd be using way less than your like per capita.
than what you're saving,
Yeah. And then,
storing.
yeah, your excess would just go back to the grid. And then the company would be like, hey, we got power back on the grid from, house 2515.
I heard that you can buy those like plug and play kits from like IKEA where you just can plug it in on your porch or whatever. And it's just a solar panel that does that automatically just by plugging it into your 110 outlet.
Hmm.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. So the next question is how can you sell solar power, which is what we just talked about in the first round with net metering and net billing. It's weird that question, I don't know why I would ask that because the answer is right above me in the question I asked previous. Fucking stupid.
We sort of already covered it.
Yeah, we did. Well, I'm obviously one of the retards talking about retarded shit. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, we all know that.
Yeah. And
Well,
yeah, Charlie Ray, we all know that. You don't have to be nice. I get it. I'm a retard. So the final question is, can you get electrocuted from solar power?
Hell yeah.
of course you could if it's electricity.
Correct. Yes, you can get electrocuted by solar power, especially from systems producing high voltage, such as solar panels that generate electricity whenever exposed to light. The risk of electrocution comes from the electricity taking an unintended path through the body, and while accidents are rare, electricity can be lethal. It is crucial to have solar systems installed and maintained by licensed professionals to prevent dangerous conditions like damaged wiring and improper grounding. Or as Charlie Ray and I learned last week, if you're going to remove a beehive from your house, don't do it yourself after watching a YouTube video.
That
Call the professional.
is correct, sir. Yeah.
And are you guys cool before we move on? If I ask you two Urban Dictionary terms relating to electricity and power and solar shit.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Sure.
So we have who wants to answer this one? the first one, and who wants to answer the second one first?
I'll be number
I
two.
don't care either way.
All right. So Josh is going to answer first
Okay.
for the first one. So in Urban Dictionary, what is known as a full solar eclipse?
Oh, wow. That's when on a nice windy day and a gal's doing some gymnastics in a sundress, and as she's going upside down, you get to see the full eclipse.
Beautiful. How about you,
The
Charlie Ray?
fool.
Full solar eclipse on Urban Dictionary.
I'd say that's when a guy's laying on his back and there's in a lit room and a girl squats down over him like she's going to give him a reverse cowgirl, but she keeps backing that ass up until she blocks out the entire light and then sits on his face.
Oh no.
Is it wrong that I just
And
got a boner?
that's a full eclipse. And I mean full eclipse.
So according to Urban Dictionary, you guys' answers were great, but Urban Dictionary has something a little bit different here. There's no sentence to go along with it, unfortunately, but a full solar eclipse is when a white dude plugs a black girl's butthole with his wiener and then pulls it out and finishes in her eyes, temporarily blinding her.
Ah, that's where the eclipse comes in.
Yep.
Wow.
And we have number two,
Amazing.
Urban Dictionary, solar panels.
Solar panels.
Solar panel.
Uh, okay, solar panels. Um, that's when a girl is sunbathing and she flips out her boobies and she's going topless and she uses one of those like silver like sheet pan type things to like reflect the light or however the fuck they do that. That's a solar panel.
All right, Josh.
Solar panel is when one of those fentanyl zombies from Portland, Oregon is in the sun for too long and their skin gets so shiny from sunburn, it almost looks like it's solar panels.
Both good choices again. Charlie Ray was actually pretty close, but he went into a little bit more detail than what Urban Dictionary has. But solar panels, according to Urban Dictionary, are just the breasts of a topless female sunbather.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I almost said that without
Yeah.
adding the extra, but
But this one does have two sentences if you guys would like to hear them.
okay.
The first one is just catching a glimpse of her solar panels made me warm in my groin, obviously.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Well,
And number
we had to
two,
add that.
she spent a lot to get solar panels that huge, but they'll definitely pay off for her in the long run, which that person's not wrong. Of course they will.
They always do.
Well, they always do because that's the way it works.
It's true because guys are stupid and pay for shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we do. Well, this guy doesn't because he ain't got no money, but
same. But some guys do.
That's true.
exactly.
Normal people.
Normal.
Yeah, normal people. How
Horny
about a
guys,
listener
yes.
question?
Sorry?
How about a listener question?
Hell yeah.
Okay, this comes to us from crafting_ginger at outlook.com. Hello, podcasters, and hopefully listeners. Women these days very easily get what's called the ick from things their partners do. What are some of the things women have done to you or done things in your presence that have given you men the ick? Thanks for your time. And she follows this up with a fuck, marry, kill. But let's answer the question first.
So the ick, can you describe the sensation I would have from the ick? Is it disgust or is
Yeah,
it
it's when you get
disappointment?
grossed out and you're like, yeah, you're like grossed out and you sort it's looking for an excuse to no longer be with the person is the way I see it.
Hmm. Uh,
Kind of like when a girl that's really into bad boys meets a nice guy and she's just like, ick, I'm not interested.
oh, he's got a stable job. Yeah, I'm gonna pass because this guy's got a six pack, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Uh, I don't know, an ick. I've had things in relationships that piss me off, but I don't think I've ever had the the ick, right? That seems to be pretty,
I've had the ick thousands of times.
really.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm interested. Go on. Not all thousand of them, because we might not have time for that.
I'll
Or
just list a few examples. One gal that I dated for a bit seemed to smell like soup.
Camels or Progresso?
Uh, no name soup.
is she making soup at home, like chopping up a lot of leeks? Like, what
No,
is
and
it?
she didn't work in a restaurant. She was a nurse.
And she
But
just
I don't
smelled like
know.
soup?
She always seemed, maybe it was the soap they used to scrub themselves down. I don't know what it was, but it
But
it was a
it did
deal
not.
breaker.
You were not made hungry for the soup.
No.
Okay.
And it wasn't her fault, and it was a total deal breaker. So
So
that
it's not,
that to me is an ick.
you didn't talk to her about it? Like you said, it's not her fault, right? So it's something she can work on?
I mean, I didn't talk to her about it specifically mentioning the soup odor.
Oh,
It is
hey,
that
baby.
something you would be comfortable talking to someone about?
Well, I mean, if you're gonna break up with them, I mean, wouldn't like are you just making stuff up? Like, yeah, sorry, I found someone else. Instead of, hey,
Yeah,
sorry, you smell like soup.
No, I just said it's like
yeah,
it's not working out or whatever.
because here's the thing, if you're in something or like an odor, you get used to it, you don't smell it. I worry about that all the time. So, because,
Like,
unless
you smell like
unless
men's
somebody
semen because it's always like on your face and in your eyes.
they're like, "Why do you smell like bleach?" No. Um, no, I mean, it's just that if you're in a certain situation, kind of like just for the person who has to do that job's mental stability, if you're like a guy who works at the waste treatment plant, at some point your nose just burns out and you
Yep.
don't smell it anymore. But everybody around you's like, "Whoa." So,
That's true. You get nose blindness.
exactly. And so,
So,
yeah,
An
that's something that would worry me, that I mean, because it's something, because here's the thing. Like, for example, I have my mom that's, in a rehab place right now. And whenever I walk into that place, it's basically the smell of old people and ass. That's kind of the smell that I get just fucking in general.
and
A
you're
fucking
fucking
walk.
fully
mothballs.
engorged when you walk in the door. You're just like, I need to fuck something. I don't care what it is, but this place is so
Damn
fucking
it.
hot.
Yeah, no, the thing is God, I hope I don't carry this smell with me when I leave. So, yeah, it smells like ass and old people. And I understand why, but it's not a good thing. And
I
so
cut.
I'm going to assume that if you're a person, like for instance, a nurse that works there, I don't know, maybe what she's around that might smell like soup.
Exactly.
I want
I don't
to.
want to know.
I want that title. Like, it smells like ass and old people. I really think that title catches the eye.
It's better than she smells like soup.
Well, yeah,
Mm.
Another
yeah,
example though is I dated a girl who was always fucking rude to hospitality workers
Oh, done.
at the restaurant.
yeah.
It drove me fucking nuts. I'm like, they're just it's not her fault. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but you're analytical about it, right? Like you can go to a restaurant and you can pinpoint exactly where the chokehold is, right?
Yeah, well, because I worked in restaurants, I know exactly what's happening.
Yeah. There are times it is her fault, right? But
Yeah,
you
but
would know
still, even
that.
if it was, I wouldn't fucking, I just wouldn't tip as well.
Yeah. No, I get that. But yeah,
But yeah, so
if
that
they
was a
treat
huge ick.
if they treat people that they don't know like they're second class citizens, they're
Yeah,
terrible
like
fucking
I'm better
people.
than you. I'm
Yeah.
better than you.
You make me think of this time one time that it was hilarious. I was at the post office and this person in line was saying some fucking rude ass shit really fucking loud. And this is like my post office where I'd had my PO box for years, and I knew the guy that had been working there forever, and I basically just kind of went off on there because he can't say shit,
Yeah.
it's his job. So I did, and the look on her face was one of the fucking funniest things I've ever seen in my life. Just the holy, I've never expected anybody to actually say something back to me while I'm just abusing this guy, making fucking snarky comments and whatever. It was pretty fun.
Good for you, man.
Yeah,
Was
I
she
think if I
hot?
had just tons, no, she was some old Karen,
So
an
if she
old
was hot,
Karen
would you have
type.
done it?
I don't know, maybe.
Would that make a
Maybe I would
difference? Like,
maybe
you're such a
maybe
bitch. You're
I
hot.
would have joined in. No.
You're so hot. I'm gonna belittle this guy too. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck. No, I had to come back every week and see that motherfucker. He was responsible for my mail. Um,
Yeah, but he can't fuck with it because that's a federal offense. He's got no
well, that's
choice but to
true.
be a good little bitch.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I mean, god dang, if I was just like, if I won like that billion, I'm getting sidetracked here. If I won like that $1 billion lottery, and I didn't let anybody know that I'd won it, I would just, besides making sure everything I wanted to was taken care of,
Yeah.
I'd just go around doing random acts of kindness. I
How
don't want
great would
people
that be?
asking me for shit. Yeah, just doing random acts of kindness and also telling people off all the fucking time, fucking for whatever reason, like in instances like that.
It'd be so great because you'd be so rich. You could literally buy a billboard that
Hmm.
says, like, let's say that girl's name was Tammy McDonald. You could literally build a billboard that says Tammy McDonald, you're a piece of shit. Right? Just
Exactly.
she drives home from work and sees it. She goes, oh, yeah. And in little like brackets on the bottom, the way you treat people at the post office is not fucking humane. That way she knows.
Yeah.
I mean, could you get sued? I mean, because it's true. You're not you're not telling lies.
Well, first of all, I'd take all my wealth and put it into a trust that it's hard to track back to me so that whatever I do, you can sue me. Well, I ain't got no money.
Yeah. Oh, it's like
I
going
live in
into
a house that's
business,
owned
right?
by, yeah, exactly.
Like,
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, that's what I'd do. I'd have a blast for the rest of my life. I'd just go around and I just randomly bless people. Just like, fuck it. That would be awesome. That would be
it
a
would feel
beautiful
pretty
way to
good,
spend the
right?
rest of my life. Yeah, absolutely.
I could use some blessings.
See?
Well, unfortunately, I don't have billions of dollars
Not
that
Damn
you
yet.
it.
know
You
that
got
you
to play
know
the
of.
lottery.
Buy those power balls, man. Get them power
Yeah,
balls.
I got Powerballs. What I need now is a winning lottery ticket.
That's right. Well, did
Sorry,
we answer
Josh.
her question?
Yeah, yeah, you got some.
Oh, I haven't answered my version of the egg.
Yeah, let's
So,
hear your icks.
um, let's see. What do I have that's an ick? Um, well, I don't like cigarette smokers, really. Not that I haven't done a couple of them, but I'm not going to date
Yeah.
one long term. And it doesn't really, I mean, I've done a couple that were pretty attractive, so I was willing to
Enjoy the
yeah,
ashtray fucking mouth.
yeah, exactly for a while. So yeah, there was that. Oh, if they ask me if they want to do sounding with me, that
Oh,
would be an ick.
wait, is that an
That would
actual question that has happened in your life?
No, but I was talking to that girl that did that stuff, and so I was trying to fuck her. So, it was a possibility that could have happened, and it did kind of give me the ick when she told me she was into well, I guess what they call it, med play. I don't know what the fuck they call it, something like that. So, yeah, no, not the kind of gal that I'm going to want to like, end up maybe like having her tie me up to have fun. The next thing I know, hey, I'm going to put this rod in your penis. No, no, you're not. Well, you don't have a choice. Oh, fuck.
Well,
Yeah, no,
maybe
that's
she'll be
not good.
gentle. Who knows?
Oh, yes, I it helps so much when well, it probably does help quite a bit when they gently put the rod in your penis, but
They
if they
look
shove it,
around. They don't have any lube. They're like, well,
that makes me
spit on it.
twitch.
Just
So.
go slow.
I've
No.
heard that one before. Just the tip. Wait.
Well, that's all I have. So, I mean, it's not a threat from me when I say just the
Well,
tip.
I thought you just
Clay's
called it
penis can be the sounding rod that he inserts into your penis too.
That's like
Oh
super
my.
docking because neither one of us have foreskin.
Yes. Super docking. I insert myself into your penis hole because I'm that skinny.
We'd have to get really close though. We would need that like that cardboard box squisher you have at your job, Charlie Ray.
Oh
So
shit.
we would have to go into that machine, and that thing can compress us so close together that my little baby penis would go inside your
Ah,
long.
I I think my gut would keep you far enough away that we couldn't pull it off. We'd have to be like leaning them
You'd
together.
have to go the other way, head to toe.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna fucking I'm gonna put Mr. Clay on all fours and we'll do a we'll do a reverse
Jesus.
dock.
I think we've really
Oh
probably
Lord.
exhausted this part of the
Yes.
conversation.
Yeah,
So
Are
I
you
don't have
ready to
okay,
fuck,
well, okay,
Mary
hold on.
kill?
There's another ick is if a girl was
Okay.
like, "Yeah, I like peeing and pooping on people and I enjoy that."
Oh,
Yeah.
Pass.
That's an ick.
That's too much. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I have plenty more, but I've never really had opportunity to have them come up for me to have an ick over them. So,
Yeah, I wasn't
and
thinking of stuff that I don't like, just stuff that I've experienced. And so far I haven't
oh,
experienced
okay.
any
Well,
ick.
exactly. I mean, hold on. Let's see here. I've been in some pretty wild, kinky situations.
You ever done a girl and called her mommy?
Oh God, that would be weird. No. Oh, give it to me, mummy.
Yeah.
That's no.
That's an ick.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
yeah.
but as soon as she calls you daddy, it's not an ick.
Well, oh, Poppy. Anyway, uh, I've had a couple of those, but anyway, no, that's probably about enough on that. I haven't really had too many actually come up, other than maybe cigarette smoker. Obviously, I'm a defender of people's rights, but I don't like kissing a girl that smokes.
Why are you
It's just
kissing
kind
them?
of,
I thought you were having sex with them.
well,
Wait, you kiss them? I got a
well,
lot to learn.
if I was dating them,
Wait, dating?
7 minutes.
hey, we've been going out for an hour. I'd say we're dating. Let's fuck. Okay.
Okay, fuck,
So
marry,
yeah.
kill. You ready?
Ready.
Yes.
Choice number one, Lou Diamond Phillips. The second person is a streetwise crack whore.
Mm.
Choice number three is Lisa Lampanelli.
Ooh.
Okay.
Mm.
Classic Lisa Lampanelli or Ozempic Lisa Lampanelli? Like
It doesn't specify.
Chubbo or non-Chubbo? Okay.
Let's call Chubbo.
Well, how about we call
So
her
classic.
mid-Chubbo? All right, Chubbo.
So we got
Mid
classic Lisa
Chubbo, halfway
Lampanelli.
between a yo-yo.
Uh, well, then she'd be about perfect if she was halfway in between, because like the Ozempic looks kind of bad, and so does the I don't know. Let's just
The
go
the,
with
the
Chubbo.
non-Ozempic.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And you said streetwise crack whore, so you mean she's been a crack whore for a while. She's not fresh off the boat of
No,
crack
no.
whoring.
She's been around the block many,
Missing a
many
couple of
times.
teeth, scratching her head a
Oh yeah.
lot, chicken head. Probably got an STD.
You see a meth head, I see a $5 blowjob, right? We are
She
not
knows
the
her way
same.
around though, so
That's
Yeah.
true.
So you want to go first, Mr. Clay, or you want me to
Okay.
go first?
I like Lou Diamond Phillips. I think I could marry that dude.
you clearly want to have sex with him.
Well, I mean, can I have sex with all of them and then kill one of them and then marry one? Or do I have to only get to do those things with those people, choosing one per person?
Unfortunately, the latter.
Okay, so I'm gonna marry Lou Diamond Phillips. Can I change my last name to like Mr. Clay Diamond Phillips? Is that cool?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I like that. I am Mr. Clay Diamond Phillips, and I'm probably gonna kill the crack whore because I really don't want the AIDS. I don't. I mean, for a
That's
guy that
fair.
never wears condoms, you would think I want the AIDS, but I don't want the AIDS. So I'm gonna kill her, and then I'm gonna marry classic Lisa Lampanelli, and she'll make me laugh, right? Well, I'm
No,
fuck
you're gonna
her.
have sex.
Yeah, but I
You
guess I'll make her laugh.
you
Ha
married
ha.
Lou Diamond Phillips.
Yeah, but I'm gonna fuck
Uh,
her,
yeah, you are.
and then she's gonna laugh at my penis, and then make me laugh because that's who she is.
Yeah, good call.
Well, let's see here. I'm gonna kill the crack whore because, well, nobody's probably gonna miss her anyway. Probably.
Oh,
I
there's
mean, if
gonna
she,
be some rich dude in a Mercedes every
if
Thursday
she,
night at 9 p.m. that visits her. He's gonna miss her.
well, I don't really care about him. So, um, let's see here. I'd probably fuck Lou Diamond Phillips and marry Lisa Lampanelli. I mean, she's pretty rich, but she's kind of a bitch. So I don't know. Maybe fuck her and keep Lou Diamond Phillips. He seems like a nice guy. Me and him can go out chasing whores together later.
Great choices.
The married family that fucks together stays together, I think, right? Isn't that a saying?
Yeah, in Alabama, that's definitely a saying. I think that's their state motto. It's actually on their flag.
Well, if she's not good enough for family, how's she good enough for you, right? I mean,
Yeah, exactly. Or he, if he's
so,
not good enough. Because I
well,
mean,
yeah.
you got to be inclusive here.
Speaking of family, something I realized today is, well, I think Cooter's still alive, but pretty much the entire cast of Dukes of Hazzard, except for the main character. The three main characters are all gone now. So, but you still got Bo, Luke, and Daisy, and I think Cooter. But I think Cooter retired from his business that he was running. Because God,
That's
he's like
true.
82 or something
Yeah,
like
we
that.
did a
Yeah,
show on it where
yeah,
they were doing a
yeah,
signing and he sells
yeah,
memorabilia, but I had no idea the dude like lived off that. I mean, good for him.
yeah.
Imagine
Hey,
doing
man,
something 40 years ago for what, 3 seasons, and then that was like your
exactly.
retirement plan? Not bad.
Exactly.
But he was also like a congressman, wasn't he? Like he did a government job for a while too. I think that was him.
Probably. Yeah, I think it was him. Yeah. Um, yeah, I'd like to, I don't aspire to be rich. I just aspire to get to the level I could get like a game show, be a game show host. I mean, they make a good living. I mean, look at Drew Carey. Drew Carey's like this, that, the other. Oh, I'm taking a, well, it was The Price is Right. So I mean, it wasn't like just Tom, Dick, and Harry's,
It was the game show.
whatever. Yeah, exactly. It was the game show. So props to Drew Carey. Plus, man, I think he's got a new hot, pretty smoking young wife now.
Well, I
So
mean, when you're rich, I mean, have you seen Bill Belichick's girlfriend?
yeah. And he's an asshole too. He's old and an asshole. He looks like Gargamel.
He looks like Guy Gardner with Down syndrome, and he's fucking this like 25-year-old supermodel looking woman. I guess when you're a billionaire, you can sort of pick and choose.
Yeah, well, and then you see what happened to Shannon Sharp, and he lost like $30 million to an OnlyFans girl because he was a dumbass.
Idiots.
So,
How about
yeah.
you, Josh? Fuck, Mary kill.
Well, the choice is simple. I'm gonna kill Lou Diamond Phillips because I've always wanted to kill him.
Okay.
I'm
Wow.
going to fuck Lisa Lampanelli.
And you're gonna marry the crack whore?
Boldly go where many men have gone before. I'm gonna marry the crack whore because it's the dumpster relationship I've always been searching for.
You're not wrong.
We could go on adventures together.
I thought it was because you'd always have a high earning wife. I mean, maybe not high earning, but she'd always be out there making money.
Well, not a lot of money, but
Well, no, you could tell her the price of crack is double, and then give it to her after you buy it for half, and then you make half. She just doesn't know that. I mean, she's not smart. She's a crack whore.
She finds all sorts of little trinkets in the street and brings them to me.
There you go. What is she, a crow? You train a crow? Okay.
I'm sold on
And
the idea. I am. I'm kind of pissed off that I am now Mr. Clay Diamond Phillips when there are other options.
and then I'm gonna clean her up like that movie, Pretty Woman. Exactly.
Yeah, but she wasn't a crack whore.
Yeah, but she might clean up nice. I'll get her new teeth and everything.
Okay.
New
Or
teeth.
get rid of all of her teeth to make your blowjobs that much better.
But I don't want her to get that hot because she'll just leave me.
Yeah.
For crack? Probably.
Crack or some handsome dude.
I mean, pretty much women leave you for any reason, really.
Yeah, they just get the ick.
Yeah, they're just like, I don't like that he smells like soup, and I don't like that he married Lou Diamond Phillips and changed his name to Mr. Clay Diamond Phillips. I'm actually kind of scared about this. That's not what I want from a relationship. I mean, I would have to keep the name once we got divorced. I would.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a great name.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. That's some good shit right there. All right.
What else we got before we wrap it up, boys?
I don't wrap it up, but you can.
We
Okay,
know.
I have a listener question because I mean it's the trend since Josh sort of just threw us down that hole.
Started the trend. Yeah, I
Sure
sure
did.
did. I'm a trendsetter.
All right, trend setting listener question before we end the show.
Yep.
This is from Instagram user. Oh my God. Okay, you know what's fucked up? How we can tie shit together without knowing, right?
Yeah.
So you talked
Uh-huh.
about the ick and your soup. I have Insta at soup du jour yesterday. How fucked is that?
Ooh, soup of the day.
But yesterday.
Soup of yesterday.
Soup of the yesterday.
That's good. That's gonna be that's gonna be my new band, Soup of Yesterday.
So Instagram user at soup du jour yesterday. Hey Josh, Charlie Ray, Dora, April Teapot, Mr. Clay, and the Gelman. I have no idea who's on the show today, so I did not want to leave anyone out. My question is for you lovely people, and that question is this. How much would you have to pay to have sex with your celebrity crush?
How much would I have to pay, or how
Would
much
you
would I
like
be willing
willing?
to pay?
Yeah. Like th- I don't
Well, let's be realistic. I mean, I'm not gonna put myself into debt for the rest of my life, but
correct.
I suppose I'd kick out a good maybe 10 to 20K. I mean,
But yeah,
it's about what
you'd go take a
I could
loan out,
maybe.
be like
Oh,
it's like who's your
oh,
celebrity
I could.
crush?
Oh God. I
Like
mean, it'd probably be
currently,
somebody. It'd probably be somebody like I don't know, Anna Kendrick or uh
see Aubrey
Jessica
Plaza,
Alba,
Kate
Aubrey
Beckinsale,
Plaza.
Hilary
Yeah,
Duff, like those are top of my list. And
yeah.
I'm just thinking like how much money would I be willing to pay? I mean, what kind of sex is it, you think? Is it sex the way
One
you like
night,
it?
right?
What's
One
that?
night of as much as you want. One night of whatever you want to do.
Obviously I can't stab, poke, burn, brand, or strangle them, right? That's
Right.
off the table.
I'm sure there's a waiver you got to sign.
Well, I just cut my fucking payment in half. Let's see.
Huh.
She's like, no anal.
Uh, well, I mean, then I show her my dick. She's like, "Oh yeah, anal's fine."
She's like, actually, it's fine.
I'm with Charlie Ray. I think 20 grand is something I could feasibly justify in my head because I've spent money on stupider things than, wow, I got to fuck Kate Beckinsale. Cost me 20 grand, but I mean, I've done a lot less for more. I would looking around my house and looking at some of vacations. Yeah, I think I would get more out of that than some things. I'm
You
with
get
you,
to
Charlie Ray.
talk
Yeah.
about it afterwards because that would get you laid more.
Wait, you talk to them afterwards?
No, are you allowed to like tell the story about
Oh
how,
shit,
hey,
yeah,
I
you could write a
fucked.
book. Hmm.
Yeah, you could fucking make
Oh,
an episode.
and I get to video it so I can relive it. Yeah.
That's the only stipulation is you have to record it, but I mean, they probably obviously wouldn't want it released.
No, they wouldn't.
So there'd be
Yeah,
like
yeah. Well,
a
obviously
waiver.
you couldn't release it. Yeah.
You could probably record it, but if it ever got released, you'd be fucked, like lawsuit wise. Yep. 20 grand, I'm in. 20,000.
Yeah. Yeah, 20 grand. 20 grand works.
And I would have a tough time picking, I think, out of all of them, but I know my top five.
Exactly.
How about you,
Yeah.
Josh?
I think I'd go 25 grand.
Oh, he's gonna up us by five. Okay.
What's a little more debt? I already owe a shitload of money, so might as well, 25 grand.
Oh, Charlie Ray's thinking American. Josh and I are thinking Canadian. We lowballed.
Yeah, exactly. So
Well,
that's the same, man.
what about Kylie Minogue in her
Oh,
prime?
oh no, it'd have to be now, right?
Okay.
Yeah, because you don't have a time machine. You just have 20 grand.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Because if I had a
Even
time machine, I could figure out a way to make a lot more than 20 grand.
even Kylie Minogue now, smoke show, dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What about Billy Piper?
Oh yeah, so hot.
Yeah.
I mean, she's not as hot in Wednesday, but
No, no, she is
she's meant to
not.
not look
But
that hot.
yeah, they did it on purpose. Yeah.
Do you know who you would pick,
So
Josh?
I know maybe my top three.
Yeah, I know it'd be tough for me to have to go through it, and then I don't know.
Be tough to narrow it down, to like, that one
It,
night.
it
But I
would.
think I
Or
could do it.
what if you could negotiate and be like, okay, I've got 20 grand for three of you, but I get 30 minutes tops together. You know what I mean? You don't get them all night, but you do get all three of
One at a time or at the same time?
them. Well, I mean, are you skilled enough to? I mean, at that point, do you really care
No,
what kind of pleasure they're getting? No.
one at a time works for me.
Yeah. And the last one's like, oh, thank God I'm last. He's gonna be so tired.
So pick two then. Pick two.
I really think my top two are definitely Kate Beckinsale and Hilary Duff.
Great choices.
hmm.
Although I've said it before, Kate looks too wiry.
Yeah, she's getting
Yeah.
weird looking for sure. I'm
And
gonna
I
go
don't have
with
a
Emma Roberts and Margaret Qualley.
oh, Margaret Qualley, yeah, that's a nice pick.
Hmm.
No homo. Oh wait, no, she's a girl.
Oh,
Never mind.
well, you're like Hunter Schafer. I mean,
Well, she's pretty hot. I don't know, man, but she's not one of my top five, but I wouldn't say no. And
me
I would
neither.
pay a little bit.
Thinking I'm gonna go with Marina, what's her face, Baccarin,
Baccarin?
Oh
or
yeah,
yeah, and Anna Kendrick. But
nice.
there's so many other options I could go with. I could go with Jennifer Ortega, and
Diamond Phillips. Fuck, throw him on the list.
Lou Diamond.
I'll throw him in the middle
Yeah. But I want him dressed up like his Chavez character from
of Young Guns.
yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have a Lou Diamond Phillips sandwich.
Yeah, but he's got to be dressed up like Young Guns. There's no other option.
Well,
As a matter of
yeah.
fact, if I when I pick him for marriage, I want him to only dress like that character all the time.
I think at this point we don't have young guns. We got old guns.
Uh, Although there is a new one coming
So,
out, so that's kind of cool. There's a
yeah.
sequel,
Of
and
Oh,
course there
yeah,
is.
there is.
a bunch of old people.
Oh wait, it's
Yeah.
not a new cast.
No, it's the old people.
They should call it Old Guns then. Oh well.
I know. Missed opportunity. It's like the Oreos,
Hmm.
s'mores Oreos. Not calling them s'moreos? What the fuck were you thinking?
This is why we can't have anything nice.
Oreos.
All
Yes.
right.
Yes.
Well, Bob's your uncle.
Sounds like Bob is your uncle.
Yeah, I'm gonna go have a slice.
Are you?
I've had a slice.
I've had a slice as well.
Peace out, Knowitalls.
Bye bye.
Peace.
In good moods. This is
Yeah, I'm in a good
I
mood.
think
no.
that doing it Saturday is nice. Like I don't have to work the next morning.
Um,
I'm not that tired. I can drink coffee and stuff. Saturday is a good day to do it if we can do it Saturdays.
I can
usually
manipulate my schedule.
Saturdays. Yeah, usually Saturdays could work for me too. The only time I wouldn't is like if I was out of town or
Yeah, like
a
obviously
concert.
But
Yeah,
then we can
wouldn't
just
always
switch it
work.
to,
but
Monday or
yeah,
Tuesday or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If
yeah.
we if we can't do a Saturday, we can find another.
Tuesday's not really good for me because usually I'm either going to work and then do the radio show, or I'm going to nap and then do the radio show. So I got that my Tuesday. So,
Okay.
Gotcha.
uh, yeah,
Yeah.
for regular commitments, occasionally I could if I uh, uh, am not doing the radio show that night because I'm only doing it twice a month. But I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna probably, like I said, my goal is to at the latest by April be done with the radio show. I can't handle it anymore. My health. I can't handle it for my health. I can't handle it for my time.
Okay.
My mental stress is off the chart. So I guess I haven't told you. Did I tell you guys my blood pressure was really high?
No, I'm
No.
assuming
Oh.
with stress it would
So
be,
yeah. Well, it was like 197 over 120,
which
which
it's supposed
basically,
to be.
well, best results would be 120 over like 80.
Whew.
High blood pressure starts at 140. Uh, Hypertensive crisis starts around 180. And so
Ah,
I was like, they're like, you need to go to a hospital. You might have a stroke any second.
okay.
Yeah. So anyway, I got to the doctor and I got blood pressure meds, and now I'm down to 165 over 100.
Right.
So,
It's still knocking at
uh,
death's door, so that's bad.
it's not good. No, that's why I said, I really don't know that I'm going to live to see 70, honestly, with my health,
Just
and
rub one out,
stress.
man.
Like, yeah,
No
Seriously,
I
more
got,
frozen pizzas, buddy. No more
like,
frozen pizzas.
doesn't rubbing one out just make you tired and relaxed and good?
well, on the good news, I will say this. Now that I'm taking these meds, I've been getting morning boners again. So
Oh, look
A
at that.
plus for
Uh-oh.
me. I was
It-
actually surprised about that. I was not getting those regularly, and blood pressures have got a big deal that has a big deal to that. So
Fuck, I
I
get
was,
so many boners. I think my blood pressure is probably like 30 over 6.
and you'd be dead. You'd be dead then too. But yeah, so yeah, I'm fucking taking like fucking high blood pressure shit. So
Well, listen to your
uh,
doctors. They sort of went to school for that.
yeah, my doctor looks like he just fucking woke up next to Doogie fucking Howser back in the fucking day, and so fucking taking advice from a guy that looks like he just fucking graduated last year is really fucking difficult. And he definitely is trying to push every med known to man. He's like, "Well, you
Yeah.
want to talk about vaccines?" I'm like, "Nope, never." He's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Because you never sticking a needle in my arm, dude." He's like, "Well, I get, you should probably get a shingles vaccine." I'm like, "Well, yeah, it's never gonna happen. Just gonna tell you now. Just shut that down, dude. You talking to a fucking wall, you know?" So
Freedom.
that's right, man. I'm like, no pneumonia vaccine, no tetanus vaccine, no diphtheria vaccine, no flu vaccine, Zippo. So I'm very
Right on.
adamant on that shit. So I'm gonna
Huh.
die anyway. So I'm gonna die on my fucking terms.